This is Dave. Hey Dave, say hello to everybody.
Hey, how you doing, man?
He's driving a flatbed.
Yeah, getting things in order.
Got his permission for you guys to observe what he does. And so how long you been trucking, Dave?
I got 38 years.
38 years, wow. What was the first truck you ever drove?
First one I ever drove was actually one my dad taught me on was I think a 62 B model Mac.
Wow. What kind of trailer did you pull back then? Have you always drove flatbeds, or you drove?
No. I prefer a reefer trailer myself.
Oh, this is reefer. This is the way I do it too.
Yeah, I'd rather run a reefer. There's more money involved, you know.
Less work too, right?
Well, yeah. Well, in a way, it depends on whether you got to unload the trailer or not.
Well, this is an easy job. You don't have to tarp these, but
this is but the chances of getting these is rare.
Yeah, pretty rare.
Some places, even like this, they want it tarped. Why, I do not know, but they want it tarped.
Yeah, I did flatbed myself for about 8 months.
I said I'd never go back to it, but I did. But
they still pay you a percentage?
Yeah, that's the worst part about it. Not getting a whole lot of percentage out of this.
It always comes out to the house makes more money than you do, right?
Every time.
Every time. So,
every time. That's the only way they keep business going. To do it that way.
How many more years you got figured on trucking more?
So I just decided to quit. I love it. I love working the truck. It's not that bad. It's just that it's
the politics.
Yeah,
the politics ruins it for us, right?
Paying the butt about it. That's all. But you know, that's the way things get nowadays. Life goes on, you know.
Yeah, well, we have to do the marine thing. We have to adapt, right?
That's it, every time.
Where are you taking this load to?
This is going on to Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh, okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you pick it up at?
Over here at Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, I see. How come you're retying it down?
Straps
no.
More than halfway through. So I'll take it loose and put edge guards on it.
So what do you do with that one? That's junk?
Junk now.
You can't do nothing to it?
Well, actually you can use it, cut it up and use it for edge guards.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of guys don't, but it comes in handy when you need to protect some corners on things.
Yeah, I hold flatbed for Wampco a long time ago. They're out of business now.
Yeah.
They were out of Ben Wheeler, Texas.
I haven't been down there in a long time.
But where do you live?
I live over in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
I see.
I figured I'd give them a fuel, change this out, and keep on stepping.
So you're gonna be home tonight then?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be home tonight.
What's the best part about trucking that you like?
Best part about trucking? Seeing the country. There's a lot of things here in the United States people you haven't seen yourself. And people keep taking vacations, going to other places, and never think about just go to your own country.
Yeah.
See the sights of your own country. You know, there's a lot of things here.
And nobody hovering over your shoulder, right?
Now, there's always somebody doing that. You know?
Well, they're on the phone or on the computer, but
well, no, because you got DOT cops that are out there. That's the same thing as having a dispatcher that's hovering over you all the time.
But compared to those people that work in the office, they're elbow to elbow, and you know, you got to watch your body language.
If that's what they like to do. You know,
yeah, we're all built different.
Here, it's freedom still. You know, you do what you want to do the way you can do it. Just
the good and the bad. Yep.
Yeah, that's all it is. I gotta climb up.
All right. Well,
that's just the way it goes. Go around the other side and climb up the back.
I hope you guys are interested in this. Now try doing that in the wintertime, or when it's blowing, wind is blowing at what, 50 miles an hour, and
yeah, it can be a pain, especially when you fall.
You know how and when I quit trucking flatbed is when I had this. This is called a tow bar, by the way. There's a point where you can't push this down anymore, and you can't go up here. So what I did is I went like this, and it was on a rainy day, and I pushed this with my foot, and it slipped. And it went right through my belly, and it said hello to my it said hello to my private, and I said
That's never a smart way of doing that.
I said, I'm still a young man.
You can only take it as far as you can get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the bad part about this job, is you're gonna have to climb way up there. Now those things that he's putting on are plastics. They're guards, otherwise the metal will cut right through the straps. But the bad thing about those is they also will fall off. In fact, you can see them all over the United States on the highway, because they would loosen up and they will just fly off. This is a baler. Oh, okay. This is a baler compactor. www.otrco.com. This is an aluminum trailer, and this is got a spread axle. Now, his axles are permanently attached, not like my axle that I can slide it. This is permanently, he can't do anything. So the bad thing about this is if you load your load wrong, you can't slide your load and slide your tandems. You'll have to reload it. But he also has a different set of rules. For example, on my axle, I'm only allowed 34,000 pounds. But over here, hey Dave, how much weight can you put back here?
Well, actually, you can. It's supposed to be 34,000 together, but when you do, you can split it, and it gives you an extra 1,000 to 2,000 pounds on the axle, as long as you're not over gross.
So what is it? You can have, you're allowed 36 over here?
Basically, yeah.
36,000, yeah.
Yeah, because of the bridge law, because it's spread out, you actually balance out your weight a little easier.
Yeah.
You know, so and it rides better. It makes things move.
It's hard on the tires though, whenever these guys are turning really sharp, this thing goes this way and this thing goes that way, and it twists, and
you got one axle pushing, the other one pulling.
It will contradict on each side, and some trailers actually have what they call an airbag dump. They can dump their airbags, and they can actually raise this up, leaving one either this will raise up, that will stay, or the other way. That way there's only one axle on the ground when they turn. But this one here looks like he's fixed. Now this is a big load, but there's no weight to it. This is actually considered a really light load. How much weight can you haul there, Dave?
It's still 80,000 pounds.
I know, but how much weight can you carry?
Oh, on ours, we usually go no more than 47.
47.
47, 3, 47, maybe 5.
I can only haul about 44, 43, 5.
Yeah, well, you got to think about the weight difference.
Yeah.
You know, that's like a lot of guys pulling these trucks fail to realize if you move the weight backwards, you know, you get most of your heavy weight up front, so then move it a little more backwards. You put more back there, even though you're under gross and not over axle, and it makes the truck feel lighter.
Sure.
Puts less pull on the motor. Puts less pull on the motor. That make it run a little easier.
You married, Dave? You got any kids?
Yeah, I got 4 kids. They're all grown now. They're all adults. Yeah. They all put up with this for years, you know. That's the only reason I do it, to make something happen for them. But lately it hasn't been working out that way. But I'm not giving up.
Any grandkids yet?
Oh yeah, I got 10.
10 grandkids. I never figured you for a granddaddy yet.
A lot of people don't. I got 10.
How old are you, man?
I'm 56.
56. Wow. You got me by 10 years.
That's it. I love it. I was doing this before the CDL even came out.
Yeah, what are those chauffeur licenses that I heard about?
Well, here in Pennsylvania, I've been in Pennsylvania, they didn't have chauffeur license. They actually had classes for them. Class A, B, and C.
Are you a native of Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
I see. So what's the number one thing you hate about truck driving?
That I hate?
Yeah. Well, what would be the number if you...
Recruiters never tell you the truth.
Recruiters, yep, that's true. That is true.
Never tell you the truth. They're there to make money for you.
Yep.
For the company. That's all they're for.
Now, if you had a genie and if you could wish one thing to change in trucking, what would it be?
One wish to change in trucking, make sure everybody gets a fair deal. You know, everybody, the people that own the companies forget if it wasn't for the drivers, they wouldn't make money.
Yeah, yeah.
They can build all they want, they can grow all they want. If somebody don't move it for them, they don't make money.
Yeah, yeah. Without America, without trucks, America stops.
You got that right. They've been saying that for years.
They can build everything they want, but if we don't move them, they ain't going nowhere.
My dad was when I was born in Chester, PA. When I was born, my dad was driving a truck then.
Oh, wow.
He remembers when he was coming across the turnpike when they first opened it up.
So you're a second generation truck driver?
Basically, yeah.
Any of your kids are taking interest in trucking?
Not really.
No, not yet.
Yeah, my grandson is. My oldest grandson is. Yeah.
So, do any of your grandkids go with you?
No, not yet. I'm working on things. I like to get my own truck because my dad always wanted his own. And the only way to do, if I get my own truck, or get my own company started one way or another, all you need is one truck in your company.
Yeah.
Now, if I can do that, then that'd be something that'll make him feel better. That's something he always wanted. He taught me. I plan on teaching others. Just like I asked all these young guys, they come in now driving a truck. I said, they always ask about this and that, and then always kind of curious, how come people come down on the new guys coming out of schools and this and that. I said, I don't know. Basically, I think only because they don't want to see somebody else cutting in on part of their money.
Yeah.
But they fail to realize, that's the way business works.
Sure.
If we all would stick together, things would work out a little better. We can make some things happen. The way it's all set up now is, it's being set up now. Either you're going to change with the times or you're going to fail with the past.
Yeah. You get left behind.
Yeah. And if you don't do it, you're not going to make it. Eventually you're going to have to. Just like they did put all these e-logs in everybody's truck. And e-log, that was just a way for the government to try to control the trucking industry.
Yeah, create more jobs.
Until the government can find a way to make them truck payments and insurance payments on the truck. You ain't able to get the owner-operators to put the e-log in, because the e-log don't do nothing but take away how much money you gonna make.
And taxes in the name of safety.
Yeah.
Taxes in the name of safety.
Even without the taxing part, the safety part is if you pay everybody what they actually earn, they'll drive slower.
Yeah.
They'll drive slower. There's no need to rush.
Yeah.
Because instead of trying to get 10 loads in 1 week and make a decent buck take home, you only got to get 4. It was like that before, a long time ago, when my dad was driving. It was good money. You only had to put in 1,000 to 1,500 miles in a week, and you took home $1,500 to $2,000. But that was before taxes, which is fine. But see, now they're telling you got to drive 3,500 miles a week before and to take home $1,000 if you can get that after taxes.
Sure.
Because every time you look up, somebody's throwing a bigger fine on you, or somebody's telling you, well, we're going up on your insurance. Just like everybody talking about with Obama, if you don't have insurance, how are you going to live? Because when you go to the doctors or hospitals, that goes up.
Yeah.
It's almost a no-win situation, but there's a way to everybody wins. It's just they got to sit down and talk to each other.
Yeah, but you ever notice that lately nobody wants to talk to nobody no more?
There's a lot of us back from old school driving that say the same thing. Nobody talks to each other.
You ever notice?
Nobody talks to each other even in dispatch.
You ever notice that when a truck passes you by, they will deliberately look on the other side so they won't have to look at you?
I look and wave.
And most of them,
that person that just passed you, or you just passed, might need to help you one day.
Yeah.
I've had that happen. If I needed help, I just get on the radio, guys will pull over. Say, yeah, I got a little bit of fuel, I got a bottle of oil, just to help you get to the next fuel stop.
Yep.
No, you ain't got to pay them. You ain't got to pay them. 9 out of 10, the best thing you can do is to help the next guy.
And it's harder to get anybody to talk on the radio no more, too.
It's harder. Yeah, it's harder to get them to talk, but the only reason for that is there's too many knuckleheads on the radio.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Junk on the radio. It's not worth it anymore.
Any special message for the newcomers and anybody on YouTube you want to say?
Well, for the newcomers, though, if you're going to get into this industry, don't get into it because you needed a job. You
Yeah.
got to get into it because you love driving. Because that's what this consists of.
And
That's what a lot of companies forget. You were there as a driver, not as an unloader or a loader, no, or a builder or a mechanic. You're there as a driver. Because they want us to do too much a lot of some things that we shouldn't be doing as far as mechanics.
I always say, before you go to school, find a local truck driver in your neighborhood.
Talk to them.
Talk to them, ride with them for about a week, and see if that's the kind of lifestyle you want before you invest in truck driving school.
Well, you really don't even have to ride for him for a week. You just got, he just got to show you that what you used to think the industry was is not the same as it used to.
And show them the paycheck, because they'll be shocked.
Yeah, but there's companies out there that will pay you. You just got to find them.
And you got to
The
pay
hard
your
part is finding them.
you got to pay your dues and your time.
Yeah, you got to put time in.
Yeah. Well, Dave, thank you very much, man. You've been really nice.
All right.
We'll catch you later.
I hope.
Hey, everybody! I hope you guys enjoyed the interview with Dave, and so we'll catch you later. Johnny, be good here. Peace.